I want to make sure that it's well protected. And what better way to do that than making sure there's spikes everywhere like this. So that's kind of how I play. I build to protect, and then I use think of my safety later. So, or my safety of, maneuvering around the base later. So that was 20 spikes, 600 wood, and that didn't even cover half of it. So let's try 30 spikes. Now look at that time, 5 minutes. I don't think we have 5 minutes. But while we're waiting for those to craft, they're coming in here, and we are going to actually not worry about crafting these right now. We are going to start crafting other things like cobblestone frames, a door. Whoa! Spell door right. Scrap this can. Let's see here. There we go. Door opens in. Good. Left clicking, you can alter the position of the door. Alrighty. Now that we got that going, let's put the meat in here so we're not smelling up a storm for zombies. We are feeling like our temperature's dropping, so that's good. We can throw on a shirt. Shift click always throws things on to make it warmer or whatnot. Doesn't really matter as long as your guy's feeling alright, or girl, I guess, feeling alright temperature wise, then it doesn't really matter whether you have clothes on or not. I mean, obviously you want to look sexy, but whatever. Alright. So we kind of organized a little bit here and there. Feathers, good. Let's put those feathers with it. So now we have a good chunk of feathers. We got a little bit of clay, which is good. Only a small bit of stone. So that's kind of going to be our main objective next, is to get a lot of stone. And so we're going to start mining out a lot down here. Let's go shovel. Actually, let's just build the bellows right now, since we have the materials. We have iron pipe and bellows. So bellows, if you look here, there's the bellows. Iron pipe, wood, we have plenty of wood, and animal hide. Done. Now, forge. To create a forge, stone, we need 50. We have 58, so that's good that we actually have enough stone. Clay, we have plenty of, and we need a bellows. So we're going to craft that. While we're waiting for that to craft, we're going to come down here and keep digging until we can get down to that rock layer, so we can start mining out rock rather than picking up rocks or mining those, just those here, big rocks here and there. Also, as you get lower, you should be able to start to find dirt that takes less hits to clear. As I should be about to find here. See, this dirt here should take less hits. 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think these take 6. I wasn't counting before. I don't remember what I counted before. And these are taking 5 now. So while we're doing that, let's craft a forge. And then we're going to do some cobblestone frames. And that's what are going to be next objective. We have plenty of wood for it, so we're just going to build 100 of them. Yeah, because we're going to need a lot of them in the end. That forge is almost done, which is perfect. And then we'll start making some forged iron. And we'll make an iron pickaxe. And, haha! Stone. Oh, coal. Even better. I love it when we find stuff like that, coal, because then you can actually use that as a fuel source rather than wood, which you need for other things at the beginning in this game. Let's get rid of our cobblestone frames. And what do we have? 5, so let's craft 95. I love how easy it is to stop crafting in the middle. Like, oh, you don't get any of those. No, you get to keep the ones that you've made already. And let's collect some more coal. There we go. And now we're all the way down here. So we're going to have to dig our way back up. I'll put some cobblestone frames down, and then put some ladder on top of them. And this is iron. Yeah, this right here is iron. So let's throw some frames down. 1, 2, 3. And let's upgrade these frames. Upgrading cobblestone frames takes forever. Oh, 72, 71. Let's go down to 70. Okay. Cobblestone rocks. Let's go with... we need 30? Oh, we don't have enough stone for that. Okay, well for now, we're just going to do ladder then. 3 ladders. 1, 2, 3. You can always jump up 1, so you don't have to have it all the way down to the ground. Apparently I'm down lower than that, so I'll just throw a frame down. Also, if you put frames up without upgrading them, or down without upgrading, you can pick them up again, so I can go pick that one up when I'm done. Alright, forge. I'm going to just place it in here. It attracts zombies. The smoke attracts zombies, but I'm not really concerned about that, so it doesn't attract zombies that much. So now we got the forge. We're going to throw some coal in here. We need to put a fuel source in here. And then we're going to craft an anvil. We need iron and clay. But to do that, we actually have to have the iron and clay inside the forge. So this is your current forge inventory. So turn on and you throw in all of your stuff. Each one of these materials produces 5 inside the forge. So it's taking 1 away, it's adding each one to the forge. Now we can build forged iron right away, so let's craft 1. I'll take some of the iron that we have in there and use it to make forged iron. The output's over here. You grab it. Again, here's your fuel time. Up here are tools. I don't have any of these tools. These are not in, but it tells you what you can use. Calipers are used to create arrowheads, bullet tips, bullets, and a couple other things. This is a die set. I've never seen one in the game before. I've never been able to use it for anything. I do believe it makes other parts of the game more fun, but I have no idea. I haven't actually been able to find one of these yet. Anvils are actually crafted in this menu here, so you go to the anvil and you can craft it. It doesn't require anything. If it does require something, it will tell you. So you go over to like building. I want to build this. Oh, it says anvil required. So we'll come over here and we'll craft the anvil. Whoops, anvil. And it requires 200, so we gotta wait a little bit but the clay's already there, but the iron is not. We'll take away half of that and half of the clay, half the iron, because we're gonna need some iron for other things as well. But for now, we can now make our crossbow. Put our crossbow. Oh, we need leather. And we have none. That's another thing we're gonna have to find. Unless we wanted to go, we have 16 points. Let's just do this right now. We will get some leather tanning. So now we can come in here and say, I want to make some leather. Recipes. Leather. Let's make 2 leather so we can craft our crossbow. Again, what you spend your points on is up to you, but spend them wisely. I think it's a wise decision to have a crossbow at the beginning, especially if that's going to be your primary defense for a while. Also, if you have something you don't use anymore, like, my wooden bow, you can turn off, throw it in the fire, as well as your clubs, because you don't need your clubs anymore. There we go. Now they'll burn those up first as fuel sources. Also, in here you can make, you can look for the recipes for barbed wire and barbed clubs. It's like here, I can make a barbed club if I have 4 forged iron. So let's do that. Let's do 4 forged iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still waiting for that 200 mark for the anvil. I'm kind of taking away from it, but hey, it takes time sometimes to do things. And we're going to craft. Wait for that forward. There we go. Now we have a nice club that will do some heavy damage once they fall down, so we don't have to use as many crossbow bolts. on zombies. We'll knock them down and then we'll melee them. Next thing we want to look up is bolts. Bolts are pretty simple. Rocks, wood, feathers. So we can craft 4 bolts because or 5 bolts because we have 5 rocks right now. So we'll do that. Next thing we want to craft is a pickaxe. Pickaxe. Iron pickaxe here. So it's wood and forged iron. 5. Yet again, 5. So we're going to wait, actually, because this we almost have 180. Well, let's not. Let's just make 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the faster we can get this built down here, the faster we can get the stuff we need for upgrading. So we'll throw some animal fat in here. Animal fat again makes torches, candles. I like torches, they're lighter. Let's put the oil in here. Oil we don't need right now. Barb club. I like to usually keep my tools in my tool belt. Haha. Go figure, right? And then we have some nitrate powder already. That's good. That will help us make gunpowder for bombs and landmines and such. We could probably build a workbench if I wanted to learn the recipe. I don't want to actually learn the recipe right now. Let's throw these landmines in here. We don't need them right now. Empty water, we'll throw that in there. The dog days are over challenge. I don't really want to do that right now. We'll wear this just to keep cool. And let's put all of our medicine stuff down here. Alright. Got this. Anvil can be crafted. Go into all, it tells you what you can craft up top here. So you can also return any of the materials that are in the furnace back into actual items at the same price, I believe. So let's craft this iron pickaxe and go down and mine that iron, as we're about out of iron here going in. We are going to need a lot, as you can tell. Let's throw a torch down back here so we can actually see what we're doing down here. Now that it's nighttime, it gets real dark. We won't need this right now. And we're going to wait on... Keep on, keep on. Keep on, keeping on. Is that what it is? Okay. Let's throw another ladder. Let's make another ladder, too. Actually, let's make a bunch of ladders. 4 ladders. We'll go down 4 more after this, and kind of then build our base down. We might actually go down more than 4, but... So there gives us some iron. There we go. We shouldn't need this. Bandage. Hopefully we won't need bandages down here. Oh, let's throw this iron in here now, because it's all done. Oh, if you're going to have your forge on, always try to have something in it. Otherwise, turn it off. It saves power. We're finding a lot of coal right off the bat, so it doesn't really matter, but you never know. You never want to really be wasteful of your fuel, especially at the beginning, especially if you're on your own. Love that sound. It's my favorite sound of the game. It either means iron is being upgraded or iron is being mined. So. Ah, beautiful. So much iron right here. We'll go back to crafting our cobblestone frames again. We have, what, 26? Let's make 70. Let's just make 70 more. Yeah, that's right. We had 70. I think. Alrighty. Once you play the game a little bit more, you'll be able to tell the difference between what materials look like versus iron versus coal versus nitrate and all the different types of materials. Loving that we're finding so much iron right now. Alright, let's drop the cobblestone frames. They can kind of float as long as they're sticking to a wall. It's going to assume that whatever I'm sticking this to, it's going to I'm attaching it to something. Now if it's just freestanding, it won't. So if I destroyed the wall behind it, it would probably just fall. So make sure you upgrade as you place, that way they know that you're sticking it to something. There we go. Look at that. See the rocks over there? That's what we really want. As we're winding down to the end of day 3, well, since we're already on day 4, but we haven't started the day part, we want to just kind of give an overview plan of what we're going to do. I kind of said what we're going to do already, but we're going to try to get our construction skills up. We're going to try to get a lot of rock so we can get our construction skills up, so we can get into that steel crafting. Use those points to buy the steel out of the forge. Having the forge this early is really nice for us, although we only have a couple days left until the horde comes, so we got to really move fast in preparing our defenses. We're going to use some of these tools like the upgraded, oh my goodness, the upgraded steel tools to really shape our base on day 6. And again, we're not going to go over elaborate. We're going to do the sail spikes around the base of the building. Make sure to upgrade all of the base of the building so that way they can't just plow right through it. And we're getting a lot of iron for that, so that should be easy. And then we will build the wall that they have to climb up over onto the base. So hopefully this will keep out the zombies and we'll survive the night and we won't die by day 7. So now we'll just mine the rest of this. Try to really make a nice room area for us, and really, there's the sound I really want to hear right now. I love hearing the iron, but we need the stone as well, so we are going to mine out this stone as much as we can. And get our mining skill up. So now, as we're doing this, if you look in the lower right, our crafting is done, or if you just look in the bottom toolbar, you can see that our cobblestone frames are done. So we're not crafting anything, so we need to start doing that. Also notice it's taking a lot more hits now with my iron pickaxe because I'm getting tired, so I'm going to stop for a second, as well as the fact that my pick is losing its durability, so it's not being as effective. That's a very key part in the game. Are you guys hungry? We'll go build some bacon and eggs here in a little bit. 10 stone to upgrade per upgrade. Let's try to get 8 more stone. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So 10 of these. Notice how it's a lot less, or a lot less hits now. Alright. There we go. Now we're crafting. Mining school 17. Cool. Let's get to 20. Let's try to get to 20. Grab that next perk of mining so that way we can dig faster, we can mine faster. And then we'll start upgrading all sorts of these tools and whatnot. Trying to think of all the different parts of the game that I haven't really covered or have covered. Obviously there's more to come, and I'll come up with different ones, but there's like the miscellaneous zombies, special zombies. We talked about spider zombies. They crawl up walls. You want to kind of build an overhang on your walls, that way they can't climb up them. But well, I think that's going to be it. A couple more hits and then it'll be day 4. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on day 4.